Ahoy cruisers! Welcome back to Cruisin' with Larry, your go-to channel for all things cruising, the news, the views, and the true stories from the high seas. Today, we're diving into a heart-pounding story of bravery and fast action that unfolded aboard the Disney Dream. A tale that reminds us all why safety, vigilance, and a little bit of magic matter out at sea. On June 29th, while sailing between the Bahamas and Florida, guests aboard the Disney Dream witnessed a terrifying moment that could have ended in tragedy. A 5-year-old girl, full of energy and curiosity like any child on vacation, fell through a porthole from the fourth deck of the ship. Now, to be clear, this wasn't a case of neglect or daredevil antics. Authorities confirmed the young girl wasn't climbing the railing or doing anything she shouldn't have. She simply lost her balance, and in an instant, slipped through the opening and into the open sea below. Imagine that for a second. Calm seas, kids laughing, families enjoying the breeze, and then chaos. Without hesitation, her father, who had been nearby, launched himself into the ocean after her. No second thoughts, no fear, just instinct. That kind of bravery is every bit as epic as the name Disney Dream implies. The fall itself would have been disorienting. The splash, the panic, the rush of cold water. But within moments, the father's arms were around his daughter, keeping her afloat and calm until help arrived. Cruise guests described the scene as both horrifying and deeply moving. Once the Overboard alert went out, the crew aboard the Disney Dream snapped into action. This is where training, preparation, and leadership make all the difference. Within moments, emergency protocols were initiated. Rescue boats were launched, and the ship's medical team assembled at the ready. One key figure in this heroic rescue was the ship's physician, Dr. Alyssa Charles. As the ship's medical lead, she coordinated the immediate care for both father and daughter once they were brought aboard. Thanks to her expertise and the ship's rapid response, both were stabilized quickly and miraculously unharmed. The entire rescue, from the moment the girl went overboard to the time they were safely pulled back on board, took about 20 minutes. That may not sound like long, but in the open ocean, every second feels like a lifetime. There's no question, this could have ended very differently. But thanks to quick-thinking crew members, attentive passengers, a brave father, and a well-drilled safety system, it became a story of hope rather than heartbreak. After the incident, the father and daughter were cared for by the ship's medical team and later assessed by shoreside authorities upon disembarkation. Both were declared to be in good health, though visibly shaken, as anyone would be. Incidents like this, rare as they are, reignite conversations about cruise safety, particularly for families with small children. Disney Cruise Line is known for its family-friendly environment, and this event, while terrifying, actually highlights just how seriously the crew takes onboard emergencies. On modern cruise ships, especially ones designed with families in mind, safety is embedded into everything, from stateroom design to deck railings to crew training. And when something unpredictable does happen, the crew is ready. If anything, this should serve as a reminder to all of us. Always stay alert when you're near open railings, watch young children closely, and never assume that it won't happen to me. Because at sea, being prepared is part of the adventure. So what do we take away from this? Courage, quick action, and a whole lot of luck save the day. A father didn't hesitate to risk his life for his daughter, and the crew of the Disney Dream lived up to their name, making what could have been a nightmare into a story with a magical ending. Tell me what you think in the comments. Has anything unexpected ever happened on one of your cruises? And would you know what to do in an emergency at sea? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss more incredible cruise news and stories from Cruisin' with Larry. Until next time, happy cruising and stay safe out there, cruisers.